The story of Levy goes a long way to diffuse the debate about agriculture being reserved for uneducated and also mainly for people who are going on retirement. This week on The Ghanaian Farmer, we dive more into the inspiring story of Levy, who had a chance to study in Germany but still decided to come back to Kenya to do what you're seeing us do today. This is one impactful story to tell you out there that you can make it in your country. My name is Anyunam and this is The Ghanaian Farmer. We are all the way in Nandi County in Kenya, and there is a lot of videos that will be coming from this, country for you to watch and learn, especially for those who are from Kenya and are still in the diaspora. You're contemplating, do I come back or I stay there? I'm going for a quick breather. When I come back, there is more after this. Stay tuned. Okay, so thanks for staying. If you're just tuning in, you're watching The Ghanaian Farmer all the way in Ghana and across the world on YouTube. My name is Anyuna, but when you see me anywhere, call me Ghana's finest farmer. And today, I'm joined by my brother, Kachilei. Thanks for having me in your farm.
Welcome. Feel at home.
Thank you.
Welcome to Pire.
Thank you.
Here we say dear God of Pire.
All right. Yeah. Now, that was a very motivation. I don't know if you're a motivational speaker this morning, but that was an inspiring, message that you just gave. However, yes. I would ask, if I get the opportunity to go to Germany, my chances of coming back to Ghana
it's almost zero.
So then my question that many others would want to ask is, what brought you back?
What brought me back to Pire in Kenya was specifically to do farming. I wanted to come back home and start farming. We had the resource, we had the land, but we had not utilized, maximized the resource. So I had to come back. In my mind, I knew I'm gonna do farming.
Did you go to Germany through scholarship, or your parents sent you to Germany to go in school?
On my first degree, my parents sent me to Germany to school. And when I was there, I applied for the DAD scholarship, and I was successful. We were only selected as 10 students from across Africa. And that's how I did my master's and my PhD.
So what message did you send home while packing your bags that I'm coming to farm?
When I came home, I didn't tell them I was coming to farm. I just said, okay, I'm done with my education. I need to come back home.
Was that the truth?
No. Everyone was expecting on my arrival.
Okay.
I'll go to the city, look for a job, a well-paying job, of course. And you see, live like someone who has been in abroad. Yeah, that's the expectation of the village, of the public,
the community
was so different. The community didn't expect what I came to do.
Okay,
but now they appreciate.
They appreciate it.
Yeah,
indeed.
Yeah.
Okay, so was it after you arrived in Kenya that you decided what exactly you were going to do? Or you already had plans moment you started packing your bags to come back?
It was impulse. The moment I was there, I knew one day I'll go back home and do dairy farming.
Oh.
Among other mixed farming, but I knew I'll go and do dairy farming.
What is it about dairy farming that you just couldn't take your mind off it?
I think it's a passion.
Okay.
And I studied agricultural economics. And when I was doing my undergraduate, my thesis, my research, it was more surrounding on the dairy aspect. So I made up my mind long ago that my journey will be in the dairy.
Okay.
And it was advantage because there was land, there was space to do that.
How many acres of farmland are we seeing?
We have 20 acres.
Okay.
We have expanded over time,
Right.
but we started with 20 acres of farm.
Okay.
Yes.
So as an unemployed, ungraduated student who packed your bag and came back,
Yes.
tell me how you raise the resources to put up the structure and even get your first cow.
It's not easy. You know, dairy farming is an expensive venture.
Yes.
It's a capital intensive.
Very.
So what I did first was to start with horticulture.
Okay.
I started planting during dry season. I was doing the black, what we call the black leaves, that is manaku in our name, and skuma wiki. So I was doing an irrigation that's during dry season.
Right.
And that one will get you premium prices on market, because when it's dry season,
Yes.
no one is producing.
Exactly.
So you are the only one in market.
Yes.
So my capital I raised from my brother and my sister. My brother gave me 20,000 Kenya shillings.
Okay.
My sister gave me 30,000. It came to 50,000.
Yes.
That is enough to buy the seedlings and the top dressers and the fertilizer for only 1 acre. And that's where I started my journey.
Okay.
Yes.
So how long did you do the horticulture for before you saved enough to buy your first cow?
My horticulture journey took me 2 years. It's a well-paying venture. The first year I did 1 acre on the first season, because I was doing 2 seasons. On the first season I did 1 acre. On the second season I had saved some money. I did 3 acres.
Okay.
On the second year's first season I did 6 acres. That's when I bought my cow. I bought a car.
Okay.
And there I go.
You bought a cow plus a car.
Yeah.
Hey, now you meant good money.
Yeah. you can, if we can work the economics.
Right.
Yeah. If you have an acre of like manaku during dry season, 1 pack of manaku during dry season will go up to 15,000.
Okay.
In a week, you can be harvesting up to 10 bucks.
I see.
And you can harvest for another 2-3 months.
Right.
So if you do your math well, if you do your
possible.
calculation well, very possible.
It's possible.
But now that dairy needed more money, I just started with 3 cows. My dad gave me 2 cows. I bought 1. And of course, I didn't have the structures.
Yes.
And in dairy, you cannot do everything at once.
Of course, it's
You
bit
cannot.
by bit.
So what I did is I started small and expand over time.
Okay.
You can see these structures. I'm still expanding.
Yes.
You know, this one, this shed, I expanded 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
So with time,
Yes.
the trim is there. The money is not there. But I'll get there when the
Definitely.
time comes.
Definitely. I believe in you.
Yeah.
Now tell me the breed of cows you have here and what informed that selection.
We are so specific when it comes to the breeds of the cows. You see, the first or the primary profit you should be chasing in your cows is the calves.
Okay.
So the selection of the breeding is very much necessary. So what we do is I selected sex semen specifically from the worldwide sires, CRI, CRV, Genex. And we serve all these cows based on the quality of the cow,
Okay.
the physical appearance of the cow. Like, for example, if we have a cow with a longer or what we call the swingling udder, we need to improve that to be sucked one.
Right.
So we choose a bull which will give us those characteristics. So basically our breeding here is purposely to achieve a certain objectives.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So in total, how many do you have now?
In total, we have 30 milking cows.
Okay.
In that milking cows, I think 10 are tried at given. You know, we have 30 cows.
Yes.
We make sure at every given time 10 are dry. 10 are the highest producers, and then the 10 are on the lower side going towards a try. You know, it helps you run your economics or your float at a constant at a constant space. Yes.
Okay. Now, what system of dairy farming do you have here? Is it the one you release them to go and eat people's farm, or you keep them here and you feed them? What system do you have?
We do a system of semi-zero grazing.
Okay.
Where we feed them, allow them to graze for some time, which for us we give them 2 hours a day.
Right.
And we give them opportunity also to sleep outside.
Okay.
You know, the idea is, the reason we don't do intensive is 2 things. First, we have space.
Okay.
Secondly, a cow is animal by nature. And when an animal is given a cow is a routine animal. Give 21 days a cow, they will adapt to the new routine. So the best we can give them is they learn to sleep outside and come and eat and give us the milk.
Okay.
When they learn the system, they get comfortable, they'll give you the maximum they have.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, I kept hearing milk. Is it all about the milk, or you do something else apart from the milk?
Yeah, for now we have 2 things.
Okay.
We do yogurt.
Okay.
That's the traditional fermented milk. We call them mursik. We do on orders, and we sell raw milk.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. Apart from they going to graze on the open field, is there any special feed you also prepare for them to eat, giving them the needed nutrients they want or they have to give you the milk you get?
Yes. A dairy cow for them to do maximum or to hit their potential, they need more protein foods.
Okay.
So what we do here in the farm, like you can see, we have ingredients of 3 types.
Okay.
We have the green mother, which is we get from the Nebia.
Okay.
We have the tri mother, which we get from the Bomarods.
Right.
And we have the silage.
Okay.
So at TMR, total mixed ratio of this. We also still do canola inside here.
Okay.
We do with the wheat bran. We do our ratios with an impact of the milk.
Okay.
What we do is we do this mixture, take to the lab, look at the protein content, the crude protein content, CP. We must have these feeds have a crude protein content of 18% and above.
Wow.
For the high yielders.
Okay.
For the low yielders, we have 15 and below. And for the dry, we don't do protein. Okay. Because they don't need protein. Okay. They just need energy.
Right.
So the more protein we have in our feeds, the more the milk.
Okay. Is it a feed you sell to other farmers, or especially designed for your animals?
No, this is I designed for my own farm, my own animals.
All right.
And I produce 3/4 of my own. She's happy. She's happy to have you around.
I know, right? Okay. Now tell me, since you milk them, if I'm a dairy farmer, what time of the day do I wake up to actually,
do the milking?
Thank you. And then feed them? What time of the day?
The first thing you should do in dairy is create a routine for your cows.
Okay.
Let them understand your routine. Don't flap around. You are doing this today, you are doing that tomorrow. No, create a routine.
Okay. What is your routine?
When they are comfortable with your routine, for us, we milk at 4 in the morning.
Okay.
And then we milk, because we have 2 types of cows.
Yes.
We have the cows we milk 3 times a day. We have the cows we milk 2 times a day.
Okay.
The cows we milk 3 times a day, we do 4 in the morning, 12 in the afternoon, and then 8 in the night.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the other one?
And the other one we do 4 in the morning and then 3 in the evening.
Okay, so in between this time, what time do they get to feed then?
Like now the routine is we milk them 4 in the morning, we milk them for 1 hour.
Yes.
By 5 they are in their stalls like this feeding.
Yes.
Until 9.
Oh, okay.
Which is the right time now. They will be getting out.
Right.
So at 9 they get out, they graze, they drink water, they relax for 2 hours and then they come for milking.
Okay.
Yes.
Tell me, how many liters of milk do you get from these cows on daily basis?
On daily we are doing an average of 300 liters of milk.
Daily?
Yes.
Okay. Is there any kind of disease that worries dairies, and how do you prevent them?
Especially we have it's you know, animals react like humans.
Yes.
And especially now the mine are sleeping outside. So the main problem we are facing is pneumonia and the ECF.
Okay.
Those are the two major challenges we face here. So for the ECF, we have constructed a sprayers,
right,
where we spray them every week.
Okay.
Every Saturday we do the spraying. And for the pneumonia now, that's why we have created these sheds,
okay,
so that they can sleep here at night. We prevent the raining on them.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So to avoid your cows catching pneumonia, you have to give them shade.
You have to give them shade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I also realized that you had tags on the ears of the cows.
Yes.
What is the purpose of the tag?
It's basically for identification.
Okay.
We have 2 tags. We have 3 tags actually. The first tag will show the name of the cow. So we have every cow here, we give the father's name and the mother's name.
Okay.
Yeah. Like this one now is Jama Sovia.
Yes.
The father is Jama,
okay,
the mother is Sovia.
Okay.
And the cows will maintain the mother's name.
Right.
They will always maintain the mother's name.
Okay.
So the mother's name is the one which will stay with them. So when you come, or when you go and look at the havers there, you will find Sovia,
okay,
which is their family name.
Right.
So the other ear tag is the identification of the farm. Yeah, so we call it prey farm, and the ear tag number of the cow.
All right.
Yes.
How long can I keep my cow for before I let go and replace my stock? How long as a cow?
It really, that question is neither here nor there in the farm, because it depends on the genetics of cow. I can give you an example there. We have the oldest cow. She has 10 calves.
Hey, she's giving birth
10 times.
Whoa.
So which means she has stayed in this farm for a longest period.
Yes.
And that cow,
yes,
is getting better with age in terms of milk production.
Are you serious?
When she was at the 8th lactation,
yes,
she was doing 25 liters.
Okay.
At the 9th one,
yes,
she went to 27. At the 10th one, she's hitting 30. So which means she's getting better with age. But of course, with time, she will drop because the age will catch up with her. Of course. Yeah. But now, with my time in the farm, I've realized the best you can do is at the 3rd and the 4th lactation. That is when the cow produces the maximum of their milk. That is on average what I've seen in the farm. Yeah.
Okay. Now you tell me, how do you keep where they stay very comfortable enough for them to be okay, looking all healthy, and give you that productivity you're looking for? As a cow farmer or a potential cow farmer, what advice or tips will you give me? Some of the good practices that you adhere here in your farm.
First thing is the cleanliness.
Okay.
In the areas they are feeding in. So we make sure we clean their dung every day.
Yes.
Secondly, give them the roof, the comfort, and the best they can use in their roof is their cow dung. Okay. Let them sleep on that cow dung.
Yes.
You know, the advantage of the cow dung is it will help you prevent mastitis. Okay. It will help you prevent foot rot. It's a medicine of its own.
Really?
Yes.
I thought I need to remove everything so they have a bare background to
now
sleep.
When you remove it, or you cement, for example, when you cement, that is the easiest or the earliest cause of foot rots. So naturally, you see, when we go back to the time in ages when we were young, you see our parents could wrap the cow dung and put them on the teeth of the cow.
Yes.
It prevents mastitis. Basically, it's a good medicine for that. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. How would you describe your journey? How has it been? This decision to, you didn't even complete the PhD, you pack your bag, and here you are. How will you describe the journey? Do you regret in any way?
I think I can say it's been amazing. Yeah, it's the best thing I ever done in this world. To come and start the farm. It's been a good journey. It has paid off. Even when I doubted myself, it's now when I can say it was worth it. And I can give up any job to do farming.
Are you serious?
Any job.
You can give up any
job anywhere to come and do farming here.
To come and do farming.
It's fulfilling. It's fulfilling.
You
so long as you click the right buttons in farming, you'll be having a peace of mind and you'll be having money. So what do you want?
Wow.
Yeah.
That is
so
powerful.
You see, for you to, because there is the aspect of breaking even in dairy.
Yes.
People will say, is it profitable? Do I make money? It's too expensive to buy animal feeds. It's all. The secret is very easy. Produce 90% of your own feeds.
Okay.
Produce 90%.
Right.
The only thing you can buy, buy salt, buy medicinal.
Right.
Those are the things you cannot produce. Buy them. But any other feed, produce in your farm.
In your farm.
Produce in your farm.
Okay.
And find a good market, do value addition, you will break even. For us, we break even here at 17 to 18 shilling per liter.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so if we are selling at 40, 50, it means the profit is
high.
Yeah.
How many staff do you have?
I have 4.
4 staff?
Yeah.
They are permanent?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, are you planning to explore the full value chain of dairy farming? Beyond selling the milk, what else can be made out of dairy?
Beyond selling the milk and the havers, there is the aspect of value addition. It will take time, but that's where eventually we are headed to. Next time you come for this interview in the next 2-3 years, you will be having a puree yogurt, puree cheese, puree cheese. Those are the things we will do.
Nice.
We will do it.
Nice.
Yeah. It's just a matter of time.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So indeed, it's just a matter of time. And he's been telling me an amazing story. I can't believe that he's telling me he'll give up any job to come and do farming. The job that you have been applying for how many years now without any response, but you are still holding on, waiting to sit in the office. Here is a man with PhD who says, I give up everything just for farming. I'm going to sip some water, perhaps milk, because I'm in a cow farm. And when I come back, would wrap it up all and move to the next phase of farming that is done here. It's not just about cows. We have another interesting shocker for you. Just relax, I'll be right back. So thanks for staying. If you're just tuning in, watching The Ghanaian Farmer, my name is Enyonam, and standing next to me is Kachilei Levy. We will have an interesting conversation, but I saw you feeding them with certain, I don't know what to call it, salt. That's what you call it.
Yeah.
What salt is that, and what does it do for the cow?
Oh, basically that's a mineral salt.
Okay.
We do mineral salts basically to protect the cow from the deficiency of calcium, and the mineral salt will help them in the flavor of their skin. Yeah, to produce the best skin they have.
Okay.
Yes.
I see. So when you release them this way to do free grazing, how long before you send them back?
They will do the free grazing for 2 hours in a day. Yeah, they do it 1 hour between now 10 and 11. Then they go for milking, and then they'll come and do another one from 12 to 1. And then now they come back for the feeding in the afternoon.
Okay.
Yes.
How are you leveraging on social media or digital media to create not just awareness, but also find buyers or even potential investors for what you do?
There is so much influence and power on social media. You see, when I want to sell an haver, for example, I'll just post them in my page, in my Facebook page or my Twitter page, and that's how I get the buyers, the customers. Yeah, and it's been really amazing thing to do social media. It's also about the education. We try to teach other upcoming farmers on the do's and don'ts in the farm. But the basic thing is we just give our story. We just tell our story, our experience, and that's how people will learn.
Okay.
Yes.
Whilst we're about to conclude this, there are still young people out there who are home, unemployed, graduate, but farming is a no on their table. What do we do to change the mindset of these people?
First thing we can tell to the young people is farming is something which can bring food to your table. It can bring cash to your hands. But don't come to farming expecting a quick win, quick cash. It's a feel of patience. You invest today, you inseminate a cow today, you have to wait for 9 months to get a calf and milk. So farming is patient, but start small. Don't come and expect to start big. Don't come to my farm, see what I'm doing.
Yes.
Be excited, go and say you will invest a lot of money. No, start small. Start small, grow, you will grow.
How big is dairy farming in Kenya?
Dairy farming in Kenya is, I can say we are covering about a quarter of what is wanted.
Okay.
We are not yet there. There is still big enough space for that. That's normal. We are still doing a quarter of what need to be done.
Right.
So there is still space for all of us to do dairy farming.
Okay, then finally, to Kenyans who are living in the diaspora and have still not gathered the courage to come back and invest in their country, those who are still contemplating, do I come or not? What do you have to tell them?
What I have to tell them is this: look for an opportunity in farming where you can be in control. You know, the main thing in farming is, are you in control? Are you in touch? It's the world has changed. Technology is there.
Yeah.
You can put CCTV cameras. What I normally encourage my friends who are abroad is invest at home.
Yes.
You'll create an employment opportunity for the young people around home.
Exactly.
When I am here, I have more than 20-30 people who are working in my farm daily basis.
Okay.
So if I could not have invested here, those people could not have an opportunity to get something for their meals on a day. So come invest at home, create our enterprise where you are in control. I normally give an example of feedlots because it's not so much in handy. Look for young bulls, keep them, have feedlots, have dairy, put your CCTV cameras on. You can monitor even if you are in America, you can monitor even if you are in Australia. You can always monitor what's going on. So I encourage my brothers and sisters who are living abroad, invest at home. Invest at home.
Invest at home is his last message to those who are watching all over Africa, and especially diasporans who are from Kenya and are still supporting to grow other country instead of coming to face the reality here. Nobody says farming or agriculture is smooth. Like he said, limit your expectations, start small and expand in a matter of time. But then you should have a layout plan. As I always say, farming is a rewarding venture. The setbacks will come just like any other business. Any real estate have their setback, oil and gas have their setback. So why should farming be exceptional? there would be setbacks, but you need to stay and face the setbacks and make it work. That's the only way we can grow Africa. My name is Anyonam, and this has been an insightful conversation all the way from Nandi County in Kenya. And my brother here, now I know when I come to Kenya, I have a place to sleep. I won't pay for Airbnb anymore. Thank you very much.
And welcome again.
Thank you. All right, guys. This is not the last of him. There is another to come up.
We still
Bye-bye.
Thank you.